cook a duck sausage omelet. If you've never had a duck sausage omelet, you've never lived, right? So day one of your life, if you want to have a duck sausage omelet and eat the best tasting breakfast you've ever had, you got to try this. Check it out. So here's the fun part. We're going to talk about eating, cooking, and putting delicious things in our mouth that we're going to find sourced locally at the Mueller's Farmers Market.
Yeah.
Good, how you doing?
Very good, sir.
Wonder, can I get a dozen eggs?
Yes, sir. Here you go.
And are these pre-washed or do we need to wash
You can
them?
do them either way. We don't wash them unless they are dirty.
Okay.
We try to leave them, untouched as best we can.
Okay. We want to use cold water when we wash them?
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay, because we don't want salmonella.
These have been refrigerated. So
Oh,
you
okay.
Keep them refrigerated.
And so, but they need to be refrigerated. Is that because some of them have been washed? Because some of them haven't washed, they need to be.
You want to keep them cold, so
Okay.
that's how we do it.
Understood. All right, let's get that. Now, a couple questions. What do you feed the chickens?
No soy, no GMO feed on those.
Okay.
And then the same thing on the lambs here. We do a lot of alfalfa-based stuff. And
Okay.
right now, lots of hay because it's so dry right now. We're
Okay.
feeding hay. Normally, we wouldn't feed it this early in the year.
Yeah.
Due to the drought.
Dry.
Oh, it's pretty rough.
Now, what does that? Does that mean it's going to be fattier than normal?
No, not necessarily. The hay really just almost like a filler. I mean, pretty much. They get
Okay.
the nutrition they need from it. But
Okay.
just, we wish it was all grass 100%.
Yeah.
Because the cost of the hay and all that, we're having to truck
quite
it from other
expensive.
states. It's a lot expensive.
Okay.
Expensive.
All right.
It's rough.
Well, I appreciate your work.
Yes, sir.
I'm a chef, and so I cook delicious food on Sundays. And then the ducks. And what are they fed?
Organic grain directly from Texas farmers, and then I mill it on the farm.
Wow. That's like the cleanest bird you can buy. Okay, I will have some ducks.
I really like Elgin. It's just
Oh, I'll get the Italian
cool. They've got a good market there. It's
and
just
the
a
breakfast.
little bit smaller.
Get those two.
I haven't been here for a while.
This one is really good.
What kind of cheese is it? It's cooked.
It's an Italian-style semi-soft cheese.
Okay.
Our owner's from Northeast Italy, so we have a lot of Italian-style made on a dairy farm right outside of Boston.
Got it.
Known for the fresh mozzarella and
Oh.
ricotta.
Curious, this mozzarella,
Yeah.
what are you feeding the cows?
So they're grass-fed most of the year. If there's not grass, they're fed feed. That's a corn base, and it's grown and produced on the farm to keep it sustainable.
What percentage of their diet would you estimate would be corn?
I am not sure at the moment.
Okay.
We're a separate company from the dairy farm.
Got
and
it.
So, yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, I'll roll the dice.
Yeah.
I'll try this one.
For sure.
We're gonna cook a duck sausage omelet. What we need is, I'm gonna prefer olive oil. I like cooking my eggs in olive oil. I like that taste a little bit better than butter or a tallow, but you could use a butter or a tallow. We're gonna get duck sausages, but frankly, if you wanted to be a sissy, get some pork, beef, whatever, not be adventurous, go ahead and do that, but this is gonna taste amazing with the duck. We're gonna have a few farm fresh eggs. Be very careful that we want to make sure that we're washing them appropriately if they have not been washed before. We're gonna have a couple cloves of garlic, salt, mozzarella on the inside. The cicadas, they wanna hear it, they wanna eat it. Everybody wants to eat the Chef Alex duck omelet. Check it out. First step, we're going to cut open the duck sausage. We're gonna just take one of these, that's enough for a 3-egg omelet. We're gonna chop it up into small bits and pieces. And we could chop this into quarters from here, but I'm actually curious to see how this is gonna look if we just use little sausage bits and not sausage quarters in the omelet. And then next step is, of course, we're going to smash the garlic. Peel it off because it's outside. One of the perks being outside. Just throw this stuff on the ground. Then we're gonna slice it. We're gonna give that Goodfellas slice. Check this out. And last step is we wanna crack these eggs in the bowl. I prefer if these are a little bit more orange. To put those eggs in, we're gonna add a little bit of salt. And we're going to stir it all up. And finally, we are going to cut a little bit of mozzarella. A lot of water in this. There we go. Put a little bit of that on there. We don't need that much of it. That's awesome. We're gonna put a little bit of our favorite olive oil on the pan. Let that get a little bit hot. While everything heats up, I'm gonna put that garlic on the pan, as well as some of that duck sausage. After about 90 seconds, I'm gonna give this bad boy a little bit of a stir. If you're wearing an apron or a shirt, probably safe to flip it, probably not safe for me to flip it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna get out of the way. Then I'll manually flip the ones didn't look like they got a little flip. Let this cook for a little bit longer. And then I'm about to teach you the secret for cooking delicious omelets. So stay tuned. You want to know the key, the secret to cooking amazing omelets that they don't teach you in school, they won't teach you at restaurants, nobody knows this, but the secret to cooking amazing omelets is overcooking the toppings. So we're gonna let these toppings cook for 4, 5, 6 minutes. You're gonna look down, you're gonna say, Alex, isn't that garlic too burned? Aren't you scared that that amazing duck sausage is cooked a little too much? And the answer is absolutely not, because that's not the part of the omelet that you gotta worry about overcooking. This is just gonna bring out tremendous flavor. We're gonna let this cook for about 2 more minutes. Okay, now that we have the toppings nice and cooked to the point of burnt, what we wanna do, and this is the big secret, turn the flame off. Turn it off. You don't like omelets, or you don't love omelets because you're overcooking your egg. So here's what we're gonna do. Turn the flame off. The pan is plenty hot, right? I'm gonna put these eggs on, you're gonna hear them. They're gonna cook fast. But we're not gonna apply additional heat to these eggs. No, 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 no. And while it cooks, we're gonna break up our mozzarella. Got planes flying overhead. They're smelling how good this food is. Everybody wants to eat the Chef Alex duck sausage and garlic mozzarella omelet. You guys are about to see what it's gonna look like in a couple minutes. Now there's gonna be a little bit of egg overrun, natural. Get exposed to the grill. Even though the flame is off, the grill is still producing heat, and we're gonna let this bad boy cook for maybe another 90 seconds. You wanna undercook those eggs, let them be runny. That's the secret to a good egg. Letting that bad boy run. Now that the bottom is cooked, but the inside's still a little runny, we can let it shimmy, and we're ready to put it on our plate, like that. Let this sit for about 90 seconds, and it's gonna be delicious. When the eggs cook on themselves, we'll be ready to eat, again, in about 90 seconds.